talk about some really exciting things today. Number one,
the eclipse. I got a great story to tell you guys about that.
and happy places,
And we're here talking to the president of Bethany College, Will Jones.
come back, see what we have to offer.
Standing up for you, we are the scene. Thank you, folks, for making us part of your wonderful day. Full complement of hosts here. Up top, everybody. Woo!
Ready break.
All right. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. The eclipse.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Did you wear your glasses?
Didn't get any glasses.
So you looked right directly at the sun when
No.
you advised me not to do that.
No, I didn't. I got a story, but I want to hear everybody else's story here first. Christy, did you have an eclipse experience?
I did. I was working at the daycare, and it was nap time. So thank God.
For the kids or
For
you?
the kids. So we had no burnt corneas, and I just had one pair of glasses that I snuck outside and was able to watch a little bit of the eclipse, and then I grabbed some staff members and then the 5 children who were up. And we got to watch the eclipse, and then I went and ran errands and got back to my day. I thought it'd be a lot more exciting, and I thought it would be more
Spectacular.
I thought I would feel much more than I did for it. I was a little disappointed in myself.
Charles?
Really, I didn't watch it, but I did hear something good from the flat Earth theory guys.
Okay.
That we really just watched a hologram, so it really wasn't an eclipse. It's that hologram.
It was
that
fake.
Right.
Wow.
It was like a piece of bologna
Yeah.
on the window.
Since
Did you see that?
since it's a flat Earth, and we live under the firmament,
Like this.
so and it's the bubble, so you kind of just saw a hologram.
Is that
Oh,
okay?
All right.
So you didn't miss much.
No.
Shauna?
Shauna, where were you?
I was actually sitting up on the dike.
Oh, nice.
So went
Okay.
up there, had a little lunch, did a little eclipse watching. I personally was not underwhelmed like a lot of people were. I didn't have any expectations, and I was really hoping the cloud cover would go away. So whenever it did, and everything came out and was viewable, it was fantastic for me. So I thought it was very, very cool. I did live stream all day long during the eclipse. So,
Right.
I saw it, the very first one, out on the West Coast, all the way
Oregon,
over.
right? I think
Yep,
that was first.
all the way over, and I just kept that running all day so I could share the experience with all the people who got the totality, which I was a little jealous about that. But yeah, I thought it was cool.
What's your big eclipse story, Jeff?
Well, maybe I shouldn't have had any expectations either, but I kind of had big expectations. And so I'm sitting in my little office there, I was going to have myself an eclipse party. I poured myself a little beer. And I got my window.
Shocker.
Window light open and everything. And I'm waiting, and it's starting to get a little bit dark because, it's kind of like a little bit rainy. And I thought, well, all right, I'll just kind of sit here for a little bit. And I'm watching, some other things, sports on TV. And the next thing I know, I look on Facebook and everybody's showing pictures and it's over. And I'm like, how did I miss it? And they were like, where were you at? I was like, I'm looking outside the whole time. I didn't even notice it got darker. I thought just like a cloud moved over.
Oh,
Oh.
how disappointing.
It was extremely disappointing. I now got to live another,
99 years?
99 years or something
No.
to see the next
No.
What is
Well,
it,
2024.
24, right?
7 years, right?
Is that Illinois or is that Colorado?
Texas, right?
Yeah.
Texas, somewhere around there?
Texas in
South.
7 years.
So
Yeah.
I got to move to Texas or drive or do something. I don't know. I just,
Well, dang.
I know.
Well, dang.
Geological event of a lifetime right here in Salina, Kansas. I just straight missed it.
Well, when you snooze, you lose.
Totally.
Okay.
Totally.
It's all that beer.
Right? Well,
Well, let's talk about something happier.
good. I like
Okay.
happy.
We are going to chat here about something that was brought to my attention. The 10 happiest cities in Kansas.
All right. Mine's got to be on that list.
Is Lindsborg on it?
I think you'll be surprised.
Okay.
You'll be surprised. So I'm going to name these off,
Okay.
and here we go.
Okay.
Number 10, Leawood.
Leewood.
Yeah, everyone's pretty wealthy there. I'd be happy.
Right.
Great Bend.
Okay.
Bel Air. Do you know where that is?
Wait, hold on. I thought I just heard you say Great Bend.
I did. I did.
Okay, all right, let's keep going with the list.
Okay, Bel Air. That's over by Wichita.
Bel Air.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Derby,
Okay, yeah, I can
Derby,
see. Derby's
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Garden City. Meat packing, or
I don't
not sure
know.
about that
It's
one.
maybe the smell.
Could be liberal. Maybe it's the name.
Very liberal.
There you go.
Oh,
there
River.
you
Oh,
go.
you see that? See how they did that, Charles? Liberal.
McPherson,
Ferguson,
Dodge City.
Dodge City.
Any takers
I thought
there?
people were trying to get the heck out of Dodge.
I don't think anybody's been happy
Right?
since Wyatt
Zing.
Earp left, right?
I don't
Isn't that
know.
the last time somebody was?
Okay, Abilene.
Abilene,
And number one,
number one.
Ulysses.
Where?
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Where's that?
Like Ulysses
Who lives
Grant or Ulysses?
Ulysses the town. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself as I'm breezing through this list, what's the criteria?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, so here was the criteria.
Sweet. Let's hear it.
First of all, the study itself.
Who did the study?
The study itself was done by creditdonkey.com. So
Credit donkeys.
red flag right there.
Sounds
for
credible.
me.
Sounds credible.
Not sure if Credit Donkey has.
Or fake news.
You got it.
Okay, so they based this on 4 things:
All right.
restaurants, divorce rate, crime rate, and income comparisons.
Some
And
of those
it
they
had to
probably
be-
didn't get real
Restaurants.
information.
Like what kind
Crime
of
rate.
restaurants?
Right.
Crime rate.
Right. And so it had to be a city of more than 5,000 people.
Oh, that's why Lindsborg didn't make it.
There you go. But
That's
I'm
what I wanted
wondering
on.
why, I don't remember taking a survey
Yeah.
either.
about this.
Who
Is
visits
this
Credit
like
Donkey?
when you are looking for credit, they just happen to have a quick survey there you can
Must.
Total
of 5 people. The 5 surveys.
You don't qualify
Ain't nobody
for
giving
anything.
me no credit, so that's why I wasn't in on it. I would have pumped Salina up there.
Yeah, well, so these are not the things in a town that would make me happy.
Amen.
So what would it be for you?
I like Lindsborg because our kids can be free and able to ride their bikes to and from school, and they have a little more independence in my small town, and it's just far enough off the interstate that it's a hidden gem. So that's what makes me happy is my kids able to enjoy themselves and gain a sense of independence I think other kiddos can't get in bigger towns. That's what makes me happy.
Okay. Are you 100% happy in Salina?
I'm confused about the divorce rate thing. Is it people who got a divorce and now they're happy, or people didn't get a divorce and they're happy? How did they score that one?
Right.
So I think they're basing that on the fact that since the divorce rate is low, everybody must be happy.
No, that is not the case. We've had this debate before. It is not the case.
That is not the case.
No, they're a bunch of miserable people.
And what about restaurants?
Well,
I
they
mean, it
might not.
depends
They
on
maybe
what
they
they
left
are.
that town before they got the divorce.
Right? Look, we've got Applebee's, we've got Olive Garden, we've got what? We've got
For real?
Well, what's that place?
Applebee's and Olive
What's
Garden?
that place down
Who
there?
doesn't have Applebee's
That's
and
selling
Olive
ice
Garden?
cream now.
None of these
downtown.
towns
We've got
have it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
Martinelli's.
What do they got? We got Martinelli's. What do they got?
Santa Cruz burrito.
Santa Cruz burritos.
Absolutely. I don't know. So,
Chick-fil-A, that's it.
We got-
That's big.
Okay.
Is it Chipotle coming?
Have you had them Chick-fil-A cookies?
I have their Polynesian sauce. It's my favorite.
Delicious.
Anyway,
Sorry.
for me to be happy, I need a lot more than what this has got going on for a survey. But I don't know. Salina's a good town. It's a middle of the road, not
Right.
not overly big, not overly small. Have what we need. Could be more coming in hopefully. You guys agree?
We love it here, Salina.
Okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
Salina's great.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, Salina. We are here with Will Jones. He is the president of Bethany College in Lindsborg, Kansas. Welcome, Will.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So I have something right off the bat for you. Friend of mine's son checked in at Bethany College this past weekend.
That's terrific.
And she was very impressed that you came around to the dorms and greeted everybody and introduced yourself and kind of made it a very family-oriented atmosphere. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you for passing that along.
Not a lot of people would go to that extreme to make everybody feel welcome. So I think that's great.
Well, I think Bethany College is that kind of college. It's a special place. A lot of folks visit our campus and are surprised to find how hospitable we are, how deeply committed we are to community. From the president down to the grounds crew, all of us want to make sure that visitors have a wonderful time on campus and are greeted and warmly welcomed. So I think it's just part of what we do.
Awesome. Where are you from, actually?
I grew up in Kentucky. It's a little bit of a hillbilly accent that you're hearing.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Little
southeastern.
southern, yeah.
Yes, part of the mountains. My mom was a 8th grade dropout, and she was 13 when she married my dad. My dad was a 9th grade dropout. He dropped out to work in the coal mines to make a living for his family. So it's not your typical path to becoming a college president. But thankfully for me, when I was in 3rd grade, my parents started telling me, you will be a college graduate. And those words saved my life, have given me a great life.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So, Will, can you tell us anything about the Good Life Scholarship and your current enrollment numbers?
Absolutely. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we just started class today, so we're really excited about having students back, faculty members back on campus, and we welcome the largest freshman class ever to Bethany College and the largest new student group, freshmen and transfers, ever in the history of our college. 136 years old this year.
Wow.
So a lot of young people want what Bethany College has to offer more than ever before. As a part of that, we launched the Good Life Scholarship last year. December 1st, we announced the Good Life Scholarship. This is the first group of students who are taking advantage of the scholarship. And I'm really pleased to let you know that 75 students have taken advantage of the scholarship, 75, and 38 of those 75 are from Salina County. Of those 38 students, we have about half that are women, a little bit more than half. The average ACT score is 22. The average GPA is 3.22. So it's a great group of students, well prepared for college, no matter where they attended. We're really excited to have them on our campus. And in terms of the total investment that Bethany's making in Salina County, these students, these 38 students, will receive more than $900,000 in scholarships just this year from the college. The only catch with the Good Life Scholarship, tuition on the college, 4 years full tuition scholarships, you have to live on campus and pay room and board. So we want to make sure these students get the total college experience.
Well worth it, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So my question is, with like Kansas Wesleyan and all the other colleges in that NAIA getting the new facilities as far as the athletics go, I know you guys have a friendly campus where like just the regular people are in there doing some of the exercises and stuff. Is there a plan to upgrade your facility as far as like the track, the field, the weight room?
Yeah, great question. Bethany absolutely has a wonderful tradition in intercollegiate athletics. We have been many years the pinnacle of the KCAC, the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. We've celebrated many conference championships, more than 190 regular season and tournament conference championships. So we have a great tradition in athletics. This past summer, we actually put HVAC, air conditioning, in Hahn Gym, our basketball gym. So women's and men's basketball now will have the benefit of an air-conditioned facility along with volleyball. We updated equipment in our weight room, replaced some of the missing weights, recovered weight benches in the weight room as well. So we've been trying to do some of that over the summer. In the future, one of the things we hope to do is to have some opportunity to plan with our local community about a campus and community center. So we'd love to find a way to partner with the local community and have even more people on campus.
Wow, good stuff.
Do you know where the K-Dub and Bethany football game is this year?
Off the top of my head, I'm embarrassed to say I don't know exactly. I think that it's our turn to host this year.
All right.
I believe that we played up here last year.
All
so
right.
we look forward to hosting everyone on
That's right.
campus.
I think that's right.
Going down. Thanks for being here, Will. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
I'm proud to be alum. Go
All
Bethany.
right. Go Swedes.
Go Swedes.
When I'm not on the scene, I sell houses. I'm a life coach, so I do a little coaching, and then I do a little bowling with the wife, just a little different activities with my wife.
What do I do when I'm not on the scene? Wow. Ah.
I don't do a whole lot. Kind of stay at home a lot. I'm a stay-at-home guy.
I look at probably different ways to make my business grow. I do a lot of personal development stuff too. And then the other thing is what I like doing, and I do, is I'm on camera so.
Do community theater, do the show.
I like to play a little golf, do a little gardening, and I like to watch a little TV as well. I'm really into things like American Ninja Warrior and all the things that I can't do, and I respect these people that can do them. So that's what I do in the spare time.
When I'm not on the scene, I am usually a taxi for my children, or I am sleeping.
I mow my lawn. I drink beer. I love America.
I would interview Jimmy Fallon. I love that guy. He is awesome. He makes my heart happy.
I want to interview Jesus Christ. And you're like, oh, he's gonna get all religious. No, I just want to talk to him. Who wouldn't want to talk to Jesus? If you knew everything, Jesus knows everything, right? Why wouldn't you want to talk to him? Like I could ask him, hey, are the dinosaurs real? What about UFOs? What's my future gonna be? He's got all the answers, right? Why wouldn't you want to talk to Jesus?
I'm not going to name a specific person, but I think it would be an artist, just a famous artist, because I would want to ask them all of the things that inspire them. What makes them want to be creative? How do the creative juices flow? So if I could interview anybody, somebody that was really creative.
I probably want to do Muhammad Ali, and it's because I grew up seeing him, fight those fights with Frazier and with Holmes and with George Foreman, and then now that he's gone, I really wished I would have had that opportunity to interview him to find out what made his mind tick.
Favorite food? Chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. Chocolate cake and ice cream. As you can see, it's put a little bit on me. There's nothing better than that.
My favorite food is probably Mexican, but I make this really mean stir fry. It's kind of a combination of some sirloin steak, some zucchini, some Robusto Italian dressing, mixed in with a little bit of cherry tomato, and you pour that all over the top of some wonderfully soft, mushy spaghetti. Top it with a little bit of Parmesan, and that is a fantastic meal.
I really don't have one food in particular. The one that I like the most, that I really shouldn't be eating, is probably baby back ribs.
Chili, baby back ribs.
But that probably would be my favorite, but I can't eat it like it's my favorite.
Mexican. I love anything Mexican. I can eat chips and salsa, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So I'm a product of the 70s, obviously, and I love to listen to old 70s classics. I also really like smooth jazz, and I'm kind of gonna come out of the closet on this one. Hair Nation, love the hair bands.
I listen to all types of music. I'm not big on country music, but I'll listen to some. If I had to pick one genre of music, it'd have to be reggae.
Do you know what it means to have a revolution?
I like pop music too, like R&B and all that stuff, but it's funny because, you can kind of go through YouTube and listen to stuff. No matter what I'm listening to, whether it's Van Halen, classic rock, whatever, after a while, I'm always coming back to to listening to reggae music?
I listen to a lot of different stuff. What I like probably most is like Christian rap.
Slow motion, leaning off the potion. I tell them I'm straight, trying to keep my mind focused.
I was a full-fledged rap man when I was like in the world, and now that I'm Christian, I still can get that type of music.
The type of music I like to listen to is usually pretty poppy. I like the new pop. I like XM radio, the hits. Yeah, I'm pretty generic.
I want to do every male role in Othello.
I think the Broadway play that I would most like to be a part of would be A Chorus Line. It has so much meaning, so much diversity in the characters and what they represent, and it would be so cool to bring that type of a message to an audience.
I like Shakespeare. Now that I think about it, I want to play Mercutio. You know, he gets killed early on. A plague on your houses. They made worms meat of me. Just a great dying monologue. If you want to do Shakespeare, I'm your guy. I love Shakespeare.
I like all my co-hosts. I mean, from Jeff to Christy, I think we all got a different, unique talent, but I like them all.
Oh my goodness, are they gonna see this?
I love my co-hosts. I love them.
I mean, like, I can be candid, right? And they're not gonna see it?
I think that's the best part of being on the show is my co-hosts. Shauna is like a super cool older sister to me, and Jeff is like the funny uncle, and Charles is the serious dad. I love it.
Well, first of all, I really respect Charles. He is a one-of-a-kind kind of guy. Somebody who I could really look up to, and if I had a problem, I know I could go to him and he'd give me all kinds of really great answers. Jeff is a comedian. I don't know if we could do this show without him. I wouldn't even want to try. He just makes me laugh and makes me happy. Christy is my soul goddess. She and I are just like two peas in a pod. I don't know why we haven't been friends for the past umpteen years, but the minute we met, I knew that we were going to be friends forever.
Oh, and I didn't mean to forget Shauna.
And I like these people, and I don't like a whole lot of people. Shauna, my wife tells me Shauna is my best friend. Now, when your wife tells you that a woman is your best friend, that's probably got to be your best friend. Christy is really got a lot of energy, really like her, and Charles is kind of like the little ground wire that goes into the ground. I don't know if he'll appreciate that, what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I really like our co-hosts.
My thoughts on the city of Salina. I've been a native of Salina my entire life. I've seen everything from Griff's hamburger joint to the giant slide that used to be over there to duck walls and Sunset Plaza. I've seen our city evolve into something that I think is really exciting. I'm really happy that we have some people out there in our city right now who are trying to make improvements, trying to bring the town a little bit more closer to the young adult population. And I really respect us for being a city that's not afraid to try new things, to attract more people and more businesses.
Salina, great town. Lovely town, nice town, good people.
I love Salina. Salina is my home base. I do everything in Salina. I grocery shop. All my entertainment happens in Salina. Yeah, Salina is my happy place.
It's nice, it's slow, it's comfortable, it's quiet.
Well, evidently I love Salina because I've been here for so long. There's things that need to happen in Salina. It needs to grow, it needs to have more jobs and things here. But for the overall Salina, I probably love it because I've been here for so long.
I like the fact that we're starting to do a lot of things downtown and stuff like that too.
And by the way, if any of those people out there are listening right now, I really need a Panera bread. Panera bread. Get that down.
The reason I like politics is because I know that's very controversial, and this is one way that I have to get my opinion out. I'm not ashamed to say I really want to vote yes, but I can't. And then people don't really know my opinion because I can reverse it just as quick as I can point it one way. And I voted yes.
I'm a trick. I wish we did more politics on our show. Some of my co-hosts don't want to do politics. One day maybe I'll just do a politics show all on my own. They're shaping our future. They're shaping our current. Politics is important. If you're a young person, old person, middle-aged, local politics is going to decide how your money is spent, decide what Salina is going to look like in the future. So that's why I think it's important.
I don't take myself too seriously. I feel like being more authentic and transparent is probably funnier than pretending to be somebody I'm not. So I'm usually just easygoing, lots of energy, and I don't tend to change that when I'm on the show.
When people watch the scene at the end of their day, sometimes their day's been hectic. It's been stressful. I like to bring a little bit of fun, a little bit of humor, a little bit of lightheartedness to our show, and I think that's what's going to bring people in to watch. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. You can send us an email, give us some feedback at thescene@salinatv.org, or check us out on
Facebook, and it is at The Scene of Salina.
That's right. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Scene. Or send us an email at thesceneofsaline at blah blah. What is it?
SalinaTV.org.
Your armpit's warm.
I'm busy and stinky. You want to smell it?
No.
Are you ready?
There you
Make
go.
sure when you do the point, you also wink. Show sincerity.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Scoot back, you're gonna look
We're not.
pregnant.
Wow.
I don't need to
I'm
look
saving you.
No.
I
I'm
am
right there
saving
with
you.
you.
And we talked about a bullying event that's coming up. Stay tuned. See what.
Anti-bullying.
Oh, damn it.
A bullying event.
That's a big good. Yes, get it. Yeah.